In Singapore's most recent election roundtable, the ruling party got 4 times as much airtime as each of the 4 opposition parties. The ruling party used its extra time effectively at the start. But at the end, it may have led to an own goal. Let's see how it shaped the discussion. The very first question was,
the global outlook is increasingly uncertain. It appears free trade is in decline. How do you see this impacting Singapore? And how does your party propose to help Singaporeans deal with these challenges?
Mr. Teng made a good point in 11 seconds.
We are party to the CPTPP. We have our friends in ASEAN who we can think about how to work with them to deepen our connections with them so we can kind of lighten the impact from the realignment.
Mr. Chi made the same point in 22 seconds.
And we have established good linkages with our neighbours and also many other like-minded countries. Mr. Teng mentioned about CPTPP. That is actually one of the free trade agreements. We have 27 altogether. We have 4 digital economy agreements. And the CPTPP, actually, if you add up all the countries there, they constitute about 30% of global GDP.
More time lets a speaker sound more comprehensive, calm, and in control, even when the ideas are similar. I want to be very clear. Giving the ruling party more airtime makes them look better. But honestly, no time allocation method is perfect. The point is, when you watch a show like this, don't just listen to the words. Ask, what are the rules? Be aware of the rules because the rules can affect how you perceive someone. Likewise, if the PAP had just as much time as each opposition party, you can compare each opposition speaker to the PAP speaker properly, but you may not be able to compare the PAP to the opposition as a whole fairly. But things were reversed at the end. Mr. Teng sold the Workers' Party as a mistake reducer.
We need more perspectives, we need more voices to ensure that blind spots are not missed, mistakes are not made. And if we accept that no one has a monopoly on good ideas, which I think we all do, then maybe none of us should have a monopoly in Parliament.
However, Mr. Chi compared his party with the Workers' Party.
The Workers' Party pictures themselves as a responsible opposition. But if you examine some of their proposals carefully, many of their proposals actually don't work. Their positions have been inconsistent, whether on GST, on housing, on fiscal policies, that eventually would end up eroding our reserves. And they like to claim credit for policies that are implemented by the PAP, but they will not take responsibility when their proposals turn out wrong. For example, when the HDB resale market was soft before COVID, they recommended that the government should build much fewer HDB flats. Now imagine if we had listened to what the Workers' Party had proposed, we had taken their advice, stopped building BTO flats ahead of time, more Singaporeans will have to wait longer for their flats.
To me, the repeated attacks made Chi seem defensive. It also distracted from the PAP's strongest advantage: stability and trust. If I'm worried about instability, I want reassurance, not score settling. To his credit, Chi closed by selling the PAP's strengths.
Vote for the team that can form a good, effective government to secure a brighter future for you and your family. Vote for a safe pair of hands that you can trust. Vote for the PAP.
But the damage had been done. It's like climbing a hill for a beautiful view, but spending half the hike arguing with another hiker. Remember, the final impression sticks the hardest. Mistakes early can be forgotten. Mistakes near the end linger.